This video we are going to see what is the binomial distribution and solving some problems. What is the binomial distribution? Binomial distribution is derived from an experiment known as Bernoulli trial. That is named Bernoulli trial, named after the Swiss mathematician James Bernoulli. Okay, it is a one type of discrete distribution. Okay, it's not a content. So first we see what is the Bernoulli trial. So first what is the binomial? A random experiment whose outcomes can be classified into two categories. Usually called success and failure. So is this type of experiment we called Bernoulli trial. Okay. So example of Bernoulli trial is, suppose toss a die. Once the outcomes can be classified as even numbers or odd numbers. So if you are saying, if you are getting the even numbers, you consider as a success. When you get the odd numbers, it's called failures. This is one example of Bernoulli trial. If you are tossing the coin, you will get head or tail. Such a one is also, if you are consider head is the success, tail is failure. And performance of a student in the examination result, it can be classified as pass or fail. Pass means we consider as a success. Only two outcomes only come, correct? This type of experiment, this type of trial we call as a Bernoulli trial. Suppose we are going to, now I hope you understand what is the Bernoulli trial. Suppose a Bernoulli trial is repeatedly n times. Now we are going to discuss about binomial distribution. A Bernoulli trial is repeated n times. Independently and each time the probability of success be taken as P. Remains the same, then it is easy to see that the probability of exactly X success out of N trials is NCX so NCX times P over X times Q power N minus X, where Q equal to 1 minus P is the probability of, that is the Q is probability of failure. If X represents the number of success then P of X equal to X defined as NCX P power X times Q power N minus X, where X equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on up to N. So now we giving this is the probability we have to find. So now we are going to define what is the probability mass function of binomial distribution. So we formalize definition we have to give. If X a random variable X is said to follow binomial distribution with parameters N and P. If its probability mass function, that is probability mass function we do not always PMF, is given by P of X equal to X ncx p power x times q power n minus x equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on n. 0 otherwise. Here x is called a random variable. X is a random variable. Will follows a binomial distribution. Okay. So my first step, what is the mean and what is the variance, everything we want to going to see. Okay. How to find the mean? Mean is expectation of x. Mean is expectation of x. So what is the formula of a discrete random variable? That is x times our p of x, I equal to 0 to n. Correct? This way only you can easily find. So you will get it as automatically you will get summation I equal to 0 to n x times ncx p power x times q power n minus x. So you will get it as summation I equal, I not I, x equal to 0 to n, and also x equal to 0 to n. Okay, x equal to 0, please check it here. X equal to 0 to n, x times n factorial times n minus x factorial times x factorial, p power x times q power n minus x. You have taken as summation x equal to 0 to n, x times simply n factorial divided by n minus x factorial x minus 1 factorial times p power x minus 1 times q power n minus x. So you can write as times p. You can write, now you take n times p, you take outside. So summation x equal to 1 to, because this is 0 means 0 factorial, so you automatically start with 1 only. X equal to 1 to n, you will get it as n minus 1 factorial times p power x minus 1 times q power n minus x divided by n minus x factorial times x minus 1 the factorial. Correct? Now I want to small modification I am going to do here. N times p summation x equal to 1 to n minus 1 factorial divided by n minus 1 minus x plus 1 factorial times x minus 1 factorial p power x minus 1 times q power n minus 1 minus x plus 1 I can write. So this is here you take it as this one is, it's starting with, if you are adding everything you will get it as np times 1. From the binomial theorem you will get the answer is np. So that meaning is our mean equal to, that is expectation of x equal to n times p. That is our mean. Similarly you can do for the, find the calculation for variance. Variance is np times q. This is the variance. Now we see what is the moment generating function. Moment generating function of binomial distribution is Q plus P times exponential of t whole power n. This is the moment generating function of binomial distribution. Next we see few problems. The mean of a binomial distribution is 20 and the standard deviation is 4. Find the parameter of the distribution. What is the parameter of the binomial distribution is? So, number of trials and probability of success in each trial. These two are the parameters. If you know these two, everything you will get. So, these two are the parameters. Parameters of binomial distribution. How I can find? What they given? So, this is we want to find. So, to find n and p. So, our aim is to find n and p. Okay. So, what they given? First we write what are they given. Given mean is 20 and sigma is 4. Those things are they given. What is the mean formula in binomial distribution? Mu equal to n times p. So that is 20. Correct? And sigma is square root of n times p times q equal to 4. So here q equal to, we know that 1 minus p. So using the fact, this implies n p times 1 minus p equal to 16. So you know the what is the np value. Np value is from this equation you take 1, this equation from 2, you put the np value in the equation number 2, you get that 1 minus p equal to 16 divided by 20. So next step what I want to do, I will find that p equal to 1 minus 16 divided by 20. So p equal to 4 divided by 20 or 1 over 5 p. So this implies np equal to 20 and n equal to p is 20 times 5. So n equal to 100. So in this problem we find that the parameters are n equal to 100 and p equal to 1 over 5. So the parameter n comma p is 100 comma 1 over 5. So now we see one more problem. The incidence of occupational disease in an industry is such that the workers have 20% of chance of suffering from it. What is the probability that out of 6 workers, 4 or more will contract disease? So they didn't give what is the distribution, correct? They didn't give what is the distribution. So I want to say what is the first, I want to find which distributions follow. Okay. So they given the incidence of occupational disease in an industry in such that the workers have 20% of chance of suffering from it. So that means one person has a chance to affect the disease or suffering from the disease or not suffering from the disease. So it is automatically coming the Bernoulli trial. So I will choose that this is a binomial distribution only, correct? So what is the n? So what I want to say, so what is the n? N equal to 6 they given, correct? N equal to 6. And what is the p? P equal to 20%. 20% means 20 divided by 100. So this is nothing but 0.2. That is our p. So once you know what is the p and what is the n, you can define the what is the Bernoulli binomial distribution. So x of x equal to ncx p power x times q power n minus x. Here n is 6x, p is 0.2 power x, q is 1 minus p, that is 0.8 times n minus, that is 6 minus x. So what they ask, find the probability more than 6 out of workers 4 or more, that is we want to find p of x equal to 4 plus p of x equal to 5 plus p of x equal to 6. This is the given, correct? P of x greater than or equal to 4 only they are asking, so we can write it. What is p of x power 4 is, your n is 6 c4 0.2 power 4 times 0.8 power 2 plus 6c5 0.2 power 5 0.8 plus 6c power 5 0.2 power 6. So when you calculate using the calculator, you will get the answer is 0.01696. Please verify. So this is the probability. You please very carefully, here they didn't give what is the distribution directly. So that is why you have to find what is the distribution first. Then only we can proceed. I hope you understand what is the Bernoulli trial and what is the binomial distribution and how to solve it. I hope you understand everything. Thank you for watching this video. Suppose you have any doubts, please post in the comment section. Thank you.